Hey guys, so I'm excited to announce that you can now start creating your own assistants inside LeadCallr AI within the platform. It's super exciting. You can actually now go into leadcallr.com, into your dashboard, into your assistants, and create one from scratch with your own configurations, programming, language, whatever you guys want to do. Gives you guys the power to then, set your own specifications, conditional, if then what sort of, conditional sort of outcomes and the way it talks to the agent. And the reason I wanted to put this out there is to give you guys some control over this so you can play around with it. But also I've had enough clients now reach out and request this feature to be able to modify this. Again, this only works for the outbound bulk calling that you're putting into LeadCallr with your CSV files and anything that you're using at the campaign level. So let's get right into it. So when you're first logged into your LeadCallr dashboard, you obviously have your analytics page. This is a demo account, so there's no analytics here. But what you want to do is go into Assistants, and there's one that already exists here. But let's start with creating one from scratch. This is probably what you're used to seeing, by the way, your assistants that have been pre-configured for you for your specific use case, whether you're using it for a buyer's agent or you're using it for, rental agents, or you're using it for Facebook leads or your old database leads, depending on what it is you however you wanted it configured, this is how it is sitting right now in your assistance tab. But now you can go in and create one right here at the top right. You click on create assistant. There are some pre-templated stuff that are here. Which is pretty cool. They're pretty generic templates, but one of the cool things that you can actually do is you can use that template and sort of go off of it, so it makes it a little bit easier. But I'll show you guys both. So when you click on real estate, it'll ask you, suggestions. So you're a real estate agent specializing in luxury properties. You're a property management assistant helping landlords. You're a first-time home buyer assistant guiding clients. So if you click on that one, it will then ask you, it'll basically pre-fill it here, and then you can ask it male or female. So let's just go with female because I just tend to find that one works a little bit better on outbound calls. And then you're going to click on this button here. And then what it'll do is it'll pre-populate a lot of these things for you, okay? So as you can see, it started off with the assistant's name, Havenly. I mean, you can change this to whatever. Let's just say you call it Sarah. And here you have system prompt. Okay, you are a friendly and approachable first-time home buyer assistant named Lily. I mean, we're going to call this again Sarah. Helping clients through the exciting and sometimes overwhelming of purchasing their dream home. You have a bright, bubbly tone, cheerful demeanor, and making clients feel at ease in your expertise. So it's got generic guidelines here. Obviously, there's things in here you may want to go in there and tweak because they are, again, very generic. They're not geared or specific to your business in your market. So some of the things I would change, it starts off with their role, which is, perfect. You leave the role as it is. Then you set the goal. Your goal is to educate and empower first-time home buyers, making the complex process buying a home feel more accessible and enjoyable. So you want to read through this and make sure that it's configured to your liking and to your actual use case. And one of the things that I like to do, again, this is all very generic. There's no specific verbiage in here for what to say. I like a little bit more control. I like to actually put things in there based on the scripts that we've used in the past for ourselves and ISAs, and we use our scripts and exact word tracks in there. So you can literally go in there and add things like, conversation flow, for example. Conversation flow. And you would add things like start by greeting the user with, "Hi, this is Sarah from, this is my team's name, Team Sur Real Estate. How are you?" as an example, right? And then once the user responds to the first message, respond, "Great. The reason for the call is that," and then you can finish off the sentence with whatever it is that you're doing. If you're somebody that's running a new lead campaign that are coming from Facebook or Google Ads, then you can say, hey, the reason for the call is that I noticed you clicked on our ads for homes in Etobicoke, and I'm wondering if you received the list in your email. Okay. The reason I like to ask this question is because it's very simple, it's very non-threatening, it's very low friction, it's not very salesy. It just asks, hey, you signed up for leads or for listings. Did you just call in to see if you got the email? It's a very good icebreaker and opener, and then from there, regardless of what they say, they'll either say yes, they got it, or they say no, they didn't get it, or they'll even say, I didn't have a chance to check it out, I'm busy. The point is, it doesn't matter what they said. You want to go into the next question right away. Regardless of what the client says, acknowledge, I can't spell apparently, acknowledge their response and respond with, gotcha. Just curious, are you casually browsing or actively in the market? Okay, so what this is doing is, all we're doing in the conversation flow is we're telling the AI what pattern to follow and what question and order to follow. We're giving it more direction. The more direction you give the AI, the better the AI is going to be in picking up these things. Okay, so again, I'm not going to get into the weeds of the prompting right now. Prompt engineering is a whole other topic that I'll cover in a future video, but I just wanted to show you guys how you can actually go in there and configure it, and most importantly, start playing around with it. Once you're happy with the prompting and you're okay with the system prompt, you can also choose the first message mode. So you can either put assistant speaks first or assistant waits for user, or assistant speaks first, model generated. The assistant will speak first with the message generated by the model. I don't really use that one. The one that I use the most is assistant waits for user. And the reason for that is a lot of times when people answer the phone, they may not put it in their ear right away. Sometimes there's a little bit of a delay from when they pick up the phone to when they put it in their ear. And a lot of times what I've found in the past is the AI speaks too quickly and the user on the other end doesn't even know that the AI started speaking. So I leave it to assistant waits for user, because most people, when they answer the phone, they say hello first. They'll pick up the phone and they'll go hello. And assistant, or in this case, the AI will wait for that before it goes into the actual first message from the AI, which is, hey, this is, Sarah calling from XYZ, whatever, right? And this is where the first message comes in. Hi there, I'm Lily. I'm super excited to be working with you on your dream home. I mean, we're not going to use that. That's very cheesy. Hi there. This is the first message is not used when the assistant waits for the user. I'm going to see what's going on here. I know we can edit this, but there's a way to edit this within the prompting itself. So anyway, once you're happy with this, you're going to go into the voice selection. And there's a bunch of different voices here that you can use, and you can also listen to what they sound like. So this one is Rohan.
I'm an assistant that you can talk to like a person. So, how's your day going?
Okay, so this one's a male Indian American, so it tells you a little bit more about the personality: bright, optimistic, cheerful, energetic. I've actually used this agent and this voice for a lot of my outbound cold calls for rent by owners. Works really well. Neha is a Indian American female. Hannah is a American female. Harry, Elliot, Lily, Paige. Paige is a good one. Spencer. So you can kind of listen to and choose whatever you want. Let's stick with Lily and click on Save Assistant. Okay, now it's going to say Assistant created. Okay. And now you can exit out of this and refresh the screen. And there you have Sarah. Now what you can do is you can start testing this thing and start talking to it to see how it's performing. With AI prompt configuration, the most important thing is there's no magic prompting out there. A lot of it is iterations, and you want to make iterations over time. So when you test it and you talk to it, you'll find little things you want to change. So as you're testing and talking to it, you'll figure out what you need to change within the prompting. So let's give it a quick test while we're here. Hello?
Hi there, I'm Lily. I'm super excited to be working with you to find your dream home. Let's chat about what you're looking for and how I can help make your home ownership goals a reality.
How'd you get my number?
Oh, hey, sorry if I caught you off guard. It's Sarah here from Team Sir Real Estate. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Great.
Okay, so we're obviously going to need to edit that first message because it sounds absolutely horrible. So let's go into edit right over here. And the way you can edit this is if you go into edit assistant right here and you go into messages, you'll see the first message here. So you can say, hey there, I'm Lily. I mean, we're going to get rid of this and go, hi, this is Sarah from, actually, you know what? Let's keep the first message as hello. That's how I like to keep it. Voice message, if you want to leave a voice message, you can leave it here. End call message is usually defaulted to thank you for calling, goodbye. Thank you, have a great day, okay? That's where we're going to keep it at. Save the changes, and let's test it. Hello?
Hello.
Hi, who's this?
Hi, this is Sarah from Team Sir Real Estate. How are you?
I'm good.
Sarah from Team Sir Real Estate. How are you?
I'm good.
Great. The reason for the call is that I noticed you clicked on our ads for homes in Etobicoke, and I'm wondering if you received the list in your email.
I haven't had a chance to check yet.
Gotcha. No worries at all. Just curious. Are you casually browsing?
Okay, so you get the idea. You can test and play around with it and just see the flow, if that makes sense. I mean, there needs a little bit of a cleanup, but you guys get the idea. So anyway, you guys have full control over how to manage your assistants now and how to create an assistant. You can also go into your older assistants that already exist within your dashboard and edit it. I wouldn't advise you to do that because they've been properly configured in a very specific way for your use cases. So I really wouldn't touch that as much, or reach out to me to see if you want to make any changes to that and if you want my go ahead to see if it would make sense. But again, if you guys really want to just go in and do it, it's totally up to you. And if you're watching this and you're not a client, then you reach out to me as well. There's going to be a link below somewhere where you can book a demo for LeadCallr to see how LeadCallr can transform your real estate business and book appointments directly into your calendar. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.